Hello, my friends. It is 4 minutes past 8. This is the third video I've done in a day. I am extremely hungry. Therefore, I am very, very moody. Anyway, now that's out of the way, let's get on with the video. After the last result, which was a nice win for us, a Ross McCormack goal, we are going to look into strengthening our squad because I don't think it is strong enough. So I keep going on the wrong friggin' thing. There we go. I've been at work since 6:30 this morning, so I'm a little bit tired, to be honest. I'm flagging a little bit now. I was fine up until about 7:30, and then I was like, like you are. Anyway, a player I'm thinking of looking up is this young man, Gox, who was Wolves, if I remember correctly. No, I must have spelt it wrong. Never mind, we'll live with that. Oh, it's because of the bloody league I've selected. I didn't even realise that was the case. Bloody game's got a mind of its own, I tell you. So we'll go. I've got an idea. Let's go to max worth. Let's say he's worth 2 mil. Oh shit! I pressed the wrong button again. Max worth 2 mil. Transfer status any. Let's see who we can get in the position of striker or attack. Let's see what we get. We've got quite a few searches come up. Quite a few oldies. The golden oldies. No one there really appealing to me whatsoever. They're all quite past it. Oh, these two seem okay. These two. Diego Ifran. Are you any good? Oh, he's not bad. Should we inquire about him? Nah. Billy Sharp. Very good player. I think that's it really. There's no one really that we can acquire. No, that makes me laugh. That makes me laugh and cry at the same time. I think that's about it. Chris Podamski, that's a right name. Again, the age is the problem. 21. He's a bit alright. Let's inquire about Alex. I have no idea who he plays for or who he is, but he looked okay from that. And I'm going to be a little bit cheeky now and have a look at free agents because sometimes, for goodness sake, I really need to get used to the buttons on this gamepad. Sometimes you can get surprise packages in agents, so let's see what we get. Well, the centre back could easily be replaced by him. He's 27 there, so really he's not going to improve that much, and we want someone who is. He's not bad, left winger, 67. Kifahe. As if he's a free agent. Miguel Fossell, free agent, ex-Leeds player. I think that's about it. Joshua Kennedy, no. Handanovic, wow, I can't believe he's a free agent. Andrea Torre Jones, that's a right name. Fusos Fala, he's a very good free agent for lower league clubs, but probably not for us. I'm going to sign him actually because he's 21. He's got some pace. He's got some real pace. And hopefully he will agree to that. I didn't specify what squad role he'll play, so he might not agree to it actually. I don't know when our next game is. Oh, it's the Capital One Cup. We've had a... Oh dear. Oh wow, I can live without that. What? What? He's a free agent, isn't he? Oh, let's try. Let's try that. Let's see if they bite. I thought he was a free agent. I must have looked on the wrong thing. Transfer. I need to understand the role. I thought he would. Where is he? He'll be an important first team player. So we'll see how that one goes. Alex in progress. Let's go to transfer offer. They're probably not going to bite at that, in all honesty. But he declined his contract, and we'll find out in just a second. Oh, they've accepted it. They've accepted the transfer offer. So let's go ahead and offer him a contract and cross our fingers that that goes through. I've really enjoyed my chance in the warm-up games, boss. I hope you feel my performance will be able to start in the opener. Yes, Luke Murphy will be starting in the opening game. The contract offer has been accepted, and we've got that free agent who's a left winger. He's got some pace, which is exactly what we need, and he's going to replace Ryan Hall, I'm afraid. Ryan Hall's just been not good enough to warrant a start in the side, so unfortunately for him, he misses out because of that. And Matt Smith's going to be replaced as well by this new signing if I get him. Alex, I think his name is. Wabara's expected to make a debut, he definitely is. Yeah, I can understand that. I didn't know that he wasn't on the bench. He can start instead of Eddie White. Eddie White goes. Where can Eddie White go? You see, Eddie White's stats look amazing, but he just isn't on this game. It's really disappointing. I feel he's going to start instead of Matt Smith, I'm afraid. Pollon is going to start as well because he's had a really good pre-season, but I don't know where to play him. I really don't. I mean, I could play him at right midfield, but that means Byram's gone. I'm going to give McCormack a rest, and I'm probably going to get a bollocking for that because he's probably going to want to start the game as well as Luke Murphy, but we do what we've got to do. Right, they're definitely going to have to go home. Yeah, we're happy with that, and we'll start the game. Anyway, on with the game. New signing, who is Wabara. I take it this is his first game as an actual Leeds player. You know, like the first game that isn't a friendly. It's an official game, isn't it? Because it's a Capital One Cup game. So this is probably the strongest team that I could field, apart from Ross McCormack not being in there. But you got to give everyone a chance. New lad, Shitu, I think he's called, is starting as well. Hopefully he will cause a problem for them on the wings, and straight away we're looking to attack them. And we've got Pollon. I'm sure Pollon wasn't in the starting lineup, unless I replaced him with someone in the end. Eddie White, I think. I can't remember. Byram passes it to Murphy. who passes it across goal to Chitu, who's going to show his pace. He tried to anyway. Took it round one, but just couldn't take it round two. Tom Carroll, Murphy, Paul. Ah, that is poor. That is so poor. That really isn't good. Holmes, Thompson. Trying to put the ball in. Can he get to it? No, he can't. He's going to go for a corner. Do I bring Ashdown out for this? I have. I have brought Ashdown out, and I've almost regretted it. They've still got the ball. It's loose in the box, and Leeds all over the place at the moment, and no one's tackling him. And luckily, the ball has taken a deflection and ended up for a throw-in. But that really is sloppy defending by Leeds United. Need to sort that out. Afiobi back helping. Luke Murphy really trying to win the ball back, but not successful at all. And Chitu here is running through. He's going to have a shot. Oh, it's been blocked. And that was a chance there for the new signing to make a name for himself, but unfortunately the defender just had the legs on him. Oh, he's absolutely dicked Warnock as Thompson there. Apu Apro, that's a right name. Oh, good defending by Tom Lees. A really poor pass though by Tom Carroll, who seems to be struggling. And Ashdown has that covered all day long. And he's going to throw it long to Byram. That is a really good throw actually to Paul, who passes it to Afiobi, who's going to turn his man, try and get Paul through. Paul's through on goal. Oh, really good save by the goalkeeper, and Byram has a second attempt which is skewed wide. And good play by Leeds United. The through ball made that happen, and that is exactly what is required. Some good football, and Luke Murphy's offside there. Ashdown's got to watch the bounce there. Could have gone anywhere, and he's decided to, bloody hell, he's decided to play it on the floor very close to the defender. Heart in mouth moment there. And Pollon's lost the ball again. Good save by the goalkeeper in the end, to be fair, to deny the Leeds chance. Again, good ball. Byram trying to run on to the end of it. It's passed back to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper panics and clears it. It's headed down back to Byram, and Byram's lost it. It's one back in the air. Murphy with the ball now to Byram. Byram just taking his time, looking at his options. Finds Carroll, who passes it to Chitu, who passes it to Byram. Good play this by Leeds United, who passes it to Pollon. Pollon tries to run it down the line and tries to cross it. Manages to get the cross in, but it's cleared very easily. It's a very poor cross by Dominic Pollon. Pollon again on the ball. Puts it through to Byram. Byram runs it down the line, crosses it in, and it's cleared again. And Leeds having to get back here as they're coming forward in numbers. Thompson to Apu Akro. To Thompson again. Good play. He's going to cross it in, and it's well dealt with by Wabara. Dominic Pollon passes it to Murphy, who puts it through to Pollon, who puts Afiobi through, and he's brought down in the box, and surely that's a penalty. And I cannot believe that has not been given. There was no attempt at all to win the ball. There was a hint of offside about it as well, but they've been lucky to escape that of Tranmere. Robinson trying to put Stockton through, and that's well dealt with by Tom Lees to Wabara. Wabara passes it to Byram. Byram looks for Pollon, finds Pollon, who finds Murphy, who finds Afiobi, and Afiobi is tackled. Robbed of possession. Robinson now driving it down the line, down the middle for Tranmere. Stockton, who's trying to get the best of Pearce, and Pearce does very well there to put it out for a corner. Robinson takes the corner, and it's well cleared by Leeds United, and they clear the lines, and now they're looking to break. Pollon, who passes it to Afiobi, who's looking to use his pace, but he's tackled before he can even start running. Thompson again on the ball. He's had a very good game for Tranmere, who crosses it. Wabara deals with it, and it's in Ashdown's hands, who puts it on the floor again. Warnock. Lees. And that signals half-time. It's 0-0. Leeds have probably had the better chances, the better of the players you'd expect from the golfing class. But really, Leeds haven't had it all their own way. They've had one good chance, and it was squandered. But Tranmere certainly haven't turned up just to be beat. They really are giving it a good go. And Leeds are going to have to be better in the second half. Second half kicks off now. Goodison on the ball, who passes it to Apro, but loses it. Stockton regains the ball, and also loses it. Shitu for Leeds United. Murphy. Dominic Pollon, who's lost the ball. It's a really awkward pass, that. Who's trying his best to win the ball back, and he's almost done just that. He's been brought down there, and nothing's been given again. The referee is having a bit of a shocker, to be honest. The slide challenge is completely missed, and now Thompson tries to cross it through, and Wabara is there again. He has had a sensational game today. Tranmere coming forward. Akro, and really good tackle by Jason Pearce. Puts it out for a corner. Robinson takes the corner, and it's dealt with by Tom Pearce, and Tom Lee, sorry. Almost gifted them a goal there. Touch was awful and allowed them in. Shitu looking to use his pace. Manages to pass it to Afiobi, who's looking for his options now. Decides to go back to Wabara, who's wearing the captain's armband today. Afiobi running on goal. Decides to have a shot, and it's blocked really well by the Tranmere defender. But Leeds looking to attack now. Lose the ball there, and now they're sustainable to the counter-attack, but it's really well won, and Leeds can start attacking again. Tom Carroll on the ball. It looks like this might be his last involvement, because Rudy Austin is warming up, and Dominic Pollon's lost the ball there as well. I think it might be his last involvement as well. Tom Carroll has a shot from nowhere and tests the keeper. If I remember right, that is the first shot that Leeds have had this half, and really it is not good enough. And the changes are coming now. Pollon's going to come off for McCormack. And Tom Carroll's going to come off for Austin. And Aidy White's going to come on for Shitu, who's had a good debut but not really done much. So there are the changes. Confirmation. Luke Murphy to take the corner. Tries to put it on Lee's head. It's well dealt with by the defender, and Tranmere panic and clear the lines there, and it's gone out for a throw into Leeds. Wabara takes a throw. Byram to Murphy. Austin. Afiobi. Austin. Rudy Austin has a shot and tests the goalkeeper, who makes a fine save to put it out for a corner. This is much better by Leeds. Luke Murphy takes the corner again, and McCormack tries to win it in the air, does do, but nobody's there to claim it, and Tranmere once again put it out for a throw-in, and they really are in panic mode now. Warnock takes the throw. Afiobi runs it into the box, has a shot, and it's just hit the side netting and gone out for a goal kick. Good effort though by the young lad from Arsenal on loan. Warnock desperately trying to get there, and he has done that. It's a fantastic slide tackle, and Eddie White, who really hasn't got into the game since he came on, has lost the ball, but it's going to go out for a Leeds United throw-in. Luke Murphy to McCormack, who tries to put Byram through, but he just can't get on the end of it. He just didn't have the legs. I think the defender held him back a little bit, but it must have been within the laws of the game because nothing was given. Jason Pearce. Rudy Austin wins it, gives it to Afiobi, but Afiobi loses it. Rudy Austin running back now to help out, wins the ball. Byram. Afiobi, who passes it to Eddie White, who runs it down the line, looking to cross it and loses it, and once again the Tranmere defender puts it out for a throw-in. Warnock looking at his options, passes it to Murphy, whose touch is awkward, and he's lost it. Rudy Austin passes it to Byram, who's not had the best first touch. However, it's fallen to McCormack. McCormack runs it into the box, turns his man, passes it to Byram, and he just can't wrap his foot around it, and he's lost it again. Good pressure this though by Leeds. Thompson, Holmes, Wallace. Wallace has got the best of Warnock there, and Ashdown should claim this and does. And once again, Ashdown going for the option of passing it rather than hoofing it, which is good to see, but in situations like that you really don't want to be doing that too often. Good tackle. However, we've lost the ball. Really good tackle there, and we're looking to break now. Murphy puts Afiobi through. He's through on goal. He must score, and he does. Afiobi puts it into the top corner, and Leeds United are 1-0 up. Good build-up play there by Leeds. Afiobi threw on goal, and he was never going to miss that. The goalkeeper had absolutely no chance. There was just too much pace on it. It was a great through ball by Luke Murphy that made that goal happen. And it's 1-0 to Leeds. And Tranmere will feel hard done by to concede that, but to be honest, Leeds have been a much better team in the second half. The first half, Tranmere matched us, and as the possession shows, 52% Leeds, 48 Tranmere. It's not really been that much of a different game, and McCormack could make it 2 here, and he's just put it wide. Really poor effort in the end. You'd expect better from the Scotsman. He's just skewed it wide. I think it's on his weaker foot as well, so I think that had something to do with it. It came at him at some pace as well. It was good play again though by Leeds. Murphy. Byram. Turns his man. Finds Murphy again, who finds White. White looking at his options. Gives it to Afiobi, who puts Byram through. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! Sam Byram makes it 2-0 and tucks it into the bottom right-hand corner. That was a sensational finish. I don't think he even took a touch. He didn't. Bang! Straight in the bottom corner, and Leeds deserve that, to be honest. The second half performance has been a lot better than that of the first. Rudy Austin's made a massive difference in the centre of midfield. Luke Murphy's had a fantastic game as well. And they've just had more about them. However, Tranmere looking to get one back and almost do. It's just wide, and Ashdown will watch that and take his time with a goal kick. Tranmere have one last chance to get something from this game. Oh, good defending prevents that, and surely that's it, and indeed it is. It's full time, and Leeds have won 2-0 thanks to Sam Byram and Afiobi. So that's basically it. We're getting better. We're getting there, I think. I think we're going to be okay with this squad. I know Tranmere are a team which we would expect to beat, but they've made really hard work of it, and there were some great goals in that game as well. There's the first one. I think Sam Byram's was even better. This is an absolutely sensational finish because it's from a tight angle as well. And he didn't even take a touch, he just smashed it. And to be honest, that chance there and that is probably the closest that Tranmere came to worrying us. Afobe got man of the match, rightly so. However, I think Luke Murphy had a very good game as well. Sam Byram had a very good game. Eddie White had a very, very poor game and was rated the worst player. So he will be dropped for the next game. Few other results, and the contract offer has been accepted for Alex, so he will be good cover. However, I don't have enough budget to complete the transaction. I'm going to stall it. Despite his great form in pre-season, there was some shock to see the name on the team sheet before kick-off. Not one of the first names you'd expect Sarri to include in his opening day team, but his performance in the warm-up persuaded the boss to give the central midfielder a chance. He was proven correct as a man from England grabbed his chance with both hands to continue to give his boss a nice selection headache. Super Murphy in form. Yeah, he did. Persuaded me. Wabara sparkled on his debut as well. He's been very, very good for me. And if you've seen the squad report, already he's increased by 1. Luke Murphy's increased by 1. Dominic Pollen's increased by 1. So Tom Carroll's increased by 2. Sam Byram's increased by 1. So these friendlies for the young ones are doing them a world of good. Jason Pearce is increased by 1. Matt Smith's increased by 1. Chris Dawson's increased by 1. Benik Afiobi has not increased, which I'm quite surprised at because he's been really good. And that's about it. Andrew is decreased. The people that aren't playing and they're going to be transfer listed. Ryan Hall's increased, although you wouldn't know it. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that episode. That's a good win for us, and it makes sure that we're in the next round of the Capital One Cup, and hopefully we can go on a little cup run. League is definitely priority, and speaking of league, the next game is the first game of the season against Wolverhampton Wanderers, who are actually in League One now, so this is kind of awkward. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.